Well, doctors, follow us right after the Daily Mix, and with me now is the man, the myth, the legend, and the new host of the Doctors, Dr. Ian Smith. And I say that, the man, the myth, the legend, because you are busy with that show, but also writing books, doing different things. And I've been enjoying watching this new season, and it's been so information of what's going on just across the board, not just in medicine, but in everyday life, doctor. And how have you been doing? How's the show going for you?
You know, I'm really great. I'm very blessed to have the show. This is our 13th season, and I was privileged that they named me as the solo host of the show. They've never had a solo host before. But you say informal, and you know, I'm glad you actually said that, because the show is about being relatable and accessible, and we don't want people to feel like you're coming into the doctor's office. We want to be more informal. We want to invite you into our living room. We're going to talk about the X's and O's of medicine, but we're also going to talk about other topics, things like comedians coming on the show, and how do you date during COVID, and how do you deal with remote learning? How do you raise kids during these difficult times during the pandemic? So the show really is about making things that are relatable segments, and that it's not just about the diagnosis and treatment of medical conditions, but also about wellness and lifestyle.
Yeah, and I think your show is what we need right now because of all the noise going on out there online in different places. It's where people can come and be comfortable listening and learning, which is the important part here.
Yeah, you know, we're an apolitical show. We deal with medicine. Medicine is apolitical. The coronavirus is not political. It doesn't infect only one political persuasion. It infects everyone. It looks for a host. That's all the virus looks for. We really felt like there was a void in the country to give America real, honest, scientifically based information that was not co-opted by politics, but just to shoot straight to our fellow Americans. Because when you look at 230,000 people dead, many of them unnecessarily, had we done things differently, we want to show people what you can do to make it successfully and avoid having this happen again.
Yeah, and like today on the show, you're going to be talking about the organic foods and the truth about that. Let's talk that, because I think we have misconceptions and we have conceptions of what we expect from organic food, right?
Yeah, you know, it's very difficult for people to realize that just because something says organic, it doesn't mean you have to get it. It doesn't mean it's necessarily better. That traditionally farm-raised foods are just as healthy. Organic was a way to prevent the soil and the environment and how you raise the crops, and also to avoid using pesticides, which are not friendly to the environment. Organic did not mean, though, that fruits are better. For example, an organic banana and a traditionally farmed banana, they have the same nutritional value. There's no difference when you peel the skin. And so that's the key. We want people to understand that organic sometimes is good, sometimes you don't need it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay. Also, I like this where you kind of like to have the daily power prescription, which is really neat. You have different little ideas for people to empower themselves to feel better. And one today is music and medicine. I love music, and I know it goes well to heal, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%. Music is medicine, and we love music on the show. So what we do is we bring on musicians on the show. We talk to them about maybe, you know, some life issues they're facing or their family has experienced. And then we ask them to sing to us. And it's really a fun segment. One, because I love music, all kinds of music I love, but also because I think that it's nice to the audience to be able to be soothed by some nice music, feel good. And it's a lot of fun. So we're going to do this segment on a regular basis.
I think that's so cool. Okay. Today, as we said, we got the truth about organic foods and we got the music. But tomorrow is going to be, I think, a little serious, especially because we got this deadly teen Benadryl challenge. These kids are at home, they're doing homeschooling, they're looking online at stuff, and they're finding these challenges that are dangerous. Why?
Yeah, you know, very dangerous. This is just one of them. There's another one where on TikTok, they have teens filing down their teeth to make them even. So these are really senseless, irrational, dangerous challenges that people have come up with on TikTok or Instagram, but mostly TikTok, a lot of these challenges. The Benadryl challenge basically is having kids overdose on Benadryl, telling them to take higher doses of what is normally prescribed or recommended for Benadryl, and kids are dying. Kids are having, you know, problems, heart problems, seizures, comas, all kinds of bad things. So we're going to cover tomorrow about the dangers of it and what parents need to look out for.
I tell you, it's amazing what these kids are looking at and what you guys are doing. Okay, that's going on today and tomorrow on The Doctors. Now, I got to bring this up that you can do every day, and that is read this book right here. So this is amazing. This is Unspoken. This isn't like your typical other books that you put out, have you?
No. So most of the people know me for my diet books and my health books, but The Unspoken is my third novel. And it's the first of a series, a continuing series about a private investigator in Chicago who used to be a detective with CPD. He leaves the force because he won't participate in the cover-up of a bad shooting. And he decides, even though he doesn't want to operate under a system that really kind of, fudges justice, he still wants to seek justice. So he hangs up his own shingle. His first case is the case of a wealthy North Shore Chicago girl who goes missing. Her very aristocratic mother comes down into the city, finds our guy, his name is Ash Kane, and says, hey, help me find my missing daughter. So it's fun. I love the genre of mystery and thrillers. People don't realize I've written these before. And the good news is it's got an option to become a TV series. So fingers crossed it gets made on the screen.
So you're saying that you have a role for me for the series. Is that what you just said, Doctor? Is that what you just said? I can audition?
I always have a role for my friends. No doubt about it. That's what friends are for, right?
Dr. Smith, thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing more of the doctors each day. You can catch it right here after the Arizona Daily Mix at 9 o'clock. And again, two great topics today and one major important one tomorrow. So please check them out, people. Thank you, Dr. Smith.
Thanks, man. Nice talking to you. Talk to you soon.